That annoying check engine light and a P0448 code could be as simple as a stuck valve. But if you do not fix it, you are never going to pass your next emissions inspection. This generic powertrain code affects all sorts of cars and trucks from 1996 to the present day. It specifically points to a short circuit in the evaporative emission control system vent valve or solenoid. This system is designed to trap fuel vapors, so they do not just float away into the air and cause pollution. As gasoline sits in your tank, it evaporates into a vapor. The vent valve stays open to let those vapors move into a charcoal canister, where they are stored until the engine is ready to burn them off in the intake manifold. If the powertrain control module sees a short circuit, or if the valve gets stuck in the closed position, it triggers this code. The good news is that you probably won't notice any huge changes in how the car drives, but that malfunction indicator lamp will stay glowing on your dash. This problem is really common on Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep vehicles where the valve just fails internally. On GMC pickups, there is actually an updated valve assembly because the old ones had so many issues. To get to the bottom of this, start by checking your fuses, because a blown fuse can sometimes mimic a circuit fault. Then, crawl under the vehicle and look at the wiring harness near the fuel tank to see if any wires have rubbed through their insulation or snapped. You can use a digital volt ohm meter to check for continuity between the valve and the computer. If you have a fancy skin tool, you can tell the computer to click the valve on and off while you use a test light or a meter at the connector to see if power is actually getting there. You should also check the resistance of the valve itself. If the ohms are too high or way too low, the internal coil is fried and you need a new one. Sometimes you can even take the valve off and clean out the little plunger inside with some cleaner if it is just stuck from old fuel residue. If cleaning it does not work and the wiring looks solid, then replacing the vent solenoid is usually the fix. If you are not comfortable working around the fuel tank or tracing wires back to the main computer, you should take it to a shop to avoid accidentally shorting out the powertrain control module.